I didn't have that great credit when I was a lot younger. You can get a loan to buy this RV. You can literally get a loan to buy an RV because it's like a car, and it's not as expensive as a real house. So that's pretty interesting. I need this whole house because it's for my kids and family. So I was getting in good condition. I worked on it a lot. Or I don't want to. Be so lonesome because I love my family a lot. But say like they wanted to be on their own at a young age, you can help them, or in an older age if somebody was single or with a woman, or a woman was more like a tomboy, they could be on their own. There's all sorts of things they can find to like these houses and stuff out there that are cheap. Just look up houses for cheap, or this is an RV for $8,000. Wow, it already has the bathroom and everything in it. Has a shower, toilet, sink, kitchen, place to sit, couches, TV. Has the electricity somehow, maybe a generator or batteries. Here's the kitchen. If you don't care about trying to prove something and act like you're rich, or if it doesn't matter to you as much and you just don't want to work as hard. But I kind of like having a little bit more stuff. I like having more stuff and more regular stuff, but if you had to, you can. This is a really expensive version of it. It has everything all you need right in the trailer. You just buy a piece of land for not very expensive, hundreds of dollars on up to thousands of dollars, and you can put this $8,000 trailer on it and have somewhere to live. And that's just one trailer. You can buy trailers for $1,400 that you can live in. That was Al. That's pretty cool. Al called. Here's a generator, $200. That's all the electricity you need. You plug into that. Just put gas in it, or whatever type of gas or oil and gas. Probably whatever mixture it is. Probably just gas. $200. And you have electricity. Okay, I'm gonna go. This is March 20th, 3/20/2020. I'm gonna go. That looked pretty strong right there. Look at that. Hey, that's pretty good for laying in a bed for 3 or 4 weeks. I still would get up and do some exercise, but it was like mentally I had to recover. I'm taking it easy. I got the house all ready for my kids to live in. Worked on it crazy amount last year. Relentless. Kept going on and on every day, about up to 18 hours, working on the house or trying to make sure my kids were okay from afar, sending them messages, contacting them as much as they could. Sometimes I'd wake up at, well, earlier this year, sometimes I'd wake up at 12:30 and start the day, 12:30 a.m. So I took it easy. I hear the ducks. I hear the ducks outside. Ducks lay eggs and you can eat the egg ducks, but I wouldn't, with the coronavirus and stuff, it's a zoo something. It's transferable through animals, the coronavirus. So you don't want to like be playing with animals that are running all around other people as much. One of those dogs licked me, and I was like, well, I just let it lick me. It didn't bother me that much, but I did kind of wash my hands after that and stuff. Took a shower. Sorry, sorry. Took a shower after it licked my leg. But it's not going to get the. It's probably not. I mean, my neighbor doesn't have the coronavirus. I'm pretty sure my other neighbor doesn't, but that's pretty cool. Now I look like a CGI. That's what happens when you feel really happy. You look good. You look better. Today is nice weather. Makes me feel good to look like I look really good. For the longest time, I neglected my appearance. I was kind to others. Almost encouraged myself to look worse and older. To be kind to them. Like, made them feel happy. And then all of a sudden I got really happy today because it's warm out. And it made my face look really good. Look at it. Looks like there's like almost like there's no flaws, but not really. I felt really good today. I'm going to do a super zoom in on my face. Wow. Looks like my eyebrow's big. Oh, no. What the heck is he doing? He's not a perfect individual because he sins. Nobody's perfect. What is in my tooth? I'm drinking coffee, putting up coffee on my teeth. I feel happy. I feel happy. Feels good to me to be with the woman I'm in love with in my brain. That's a sweet haircut. That was a sweet haircut. But you made it through the difficulty and you ain't even going bald. You made it through the difficulty, you ain't even going bald, man. Made it through the difficult time and didn't even. You look good again. It's pretty happy. Feels good to be in the warm weather and not know his teeth with the coffee. Yo. Yo. How are you? No, I don't do that. Probably never, not probably, never ever will do this before somebody does this. Librarian, who's doing that? Not some other, not a woman. Some other woman does that. I don't like it. Unless it's one woman that this brain is not dead set on, because I don't want to die. But if I died, I might have to cut my hair before I died, before anyone tried to hit me in the head too hard. But like here, there's people that try to shoot sticky thing on her. That's about the same as what it would be like dealing with another one. It's horrible. It is torture myself so I can be with the woman I love. That's how it's felt. Might as well be like doing this and for my own enjoyment. This is how I get enjoyment. Don't make any sense. That's what it's like being. That's what it's like. See, that's what the person who talks like this don't make any sense, because he's a football pro and he's so strong and cool. When he tries to say something, it don't make any sense because he's too cool. It's like you don't get it. He just says things that might be like not making any sense because he's a cool big jock that everybody likes. He's a cool jock that everyone likes. He's an idiot. He's an idiot, right? That's what he's saying to others, because he got hit in the head with a football real hard, and I don't know what that means. And made him real popular, so everybody likes him. Made him more simple, straightforward. I don't know what that means. That's the whole point of it. The purpose of it. Da do da dee da do da dee da day dee da day da. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. Nice day. It's a nice day. It's a nice dugout. Well, you can build a house for cheap. You can build your own house for $800. And if it's within the square footage that's allowed legally, less than 200, less than 100 something, and it's not too close to the edge of the property, you can build it without getting a permit and live in it and buy the lot for $1,000 something and have your own house. And I showed you everything else you need to know in this video to have your own house for as cheap as. There are some ways you could do it for hundreds of dollars, but you probably wouldn't want to. You want to spend at least like $1,800 or $1,400 on the land and some sort of a place where you can live. Make sure it's safe enough so you don't freeze in the winter. Unlikely to freeze on the East Coast in the wintertime. This is further north, closer to Canada. It's not going to be that terribly horrible if you're healthy enough, even in the really cold. But you're going to want heat. So you're really going to want heat. So there are ways to get heat and stuff, and I talked about it in all this video. And that's about it. You can get a generator for $200. Here it is, generator, $200. That's your electricity right there. Just put some gas in it. You can plug in whatever you want. You can get a little RV camper trailer for it's uploading my video, 49% done. You can get an RV camper trailer for less than $2,000. Ah! This is crazy. I can't believe it showed some strange thing. Now it's opening up windows I had open way earlier. I'm just gonna log out of here. I'm getting at it here. That was for that's from my new video I'm uploading right now. Talking about, I edited it for like 20 hours or 14 hours or something. And then today I worked out a lot and filmed some more. Filming more again, finally. Okay. I'm gonna go. You can live in a house for $1,800. Here's the electricity, just a generator, $200. $200. All you need is gas. You can plug in whatever you want to it in a small building. Small building. Ah! Wait a second. Here it is. Here, I'll show you the building you can live in. You can build. A college student built this. Has no plumbing, no electric. But you can buy a portable toilet for $100 for all you need to use the bathroom. And it has bags. It goes into it at the bottom and fills up a bag with stuff, and then you throw the bags away. For $100. It's only plumbing. It's only toilet you would need to use the bathroom. And you just have plenty of, and you know, for plumbing you'd want to, and then electric. And that's all you really need. You can take a shower at a gym. And you just build a wood burning stove into it. I'll show you the building. Look, this guy built it for $800. He built this house for $800 with used materials and stuff when he was a college student. He just looked up how to do it and started building it. He probably had some land for really cheap. There it is. Look at that. Amazing. He built it up tall because it could only be less than 200 square feet, or however many square feet, 100 something square feet. and so you can build it as tall as you want nearly. There must be some limitations, and then you don't need to get a permit. You can just build it like almost freely, but with regards to some laws and regulations and stuff. But you know, you can pretty much just build something that's small without having to get a permit, that doesn't have plumbing or electric, and keep it away. You just keep it away from the street, not too close to the street, and you can buy your land for cheap, $1,200 or whatever. You can go out in the woods, away from everybody, and live for thousands of dollars. You got to do research, make sure it's safe, and you're doing it properly, and really just going out there and making sure you don't freeze and you have enough food and keep sheltered and safe. Do it somewhere where you're not going to have too many problems from you don't have to be worried about bears that much. Just keep away from bears if you see them. Don't feed them, because then if you start making too close friends with them, they're gonna eventually, they're big and strong, so you just try to keep away from them, and they're usually afraid of everybody. There's only 3 bear attacks in all of North America every year, so unlikely anything's gonna happen. He built that whole thing for $800. You just get wood, you get 2x4s, and make a frame and a measuring tape. You get a measuring tape and a level, so make sure it's straight. You put a level on top of the wood to make sure it's straight, and then you nail it in on either side. You nail it on one side to the straight thing. You build a frame in the bottom. Look up how to start building your own little house or tiny house or something like that, or you can build it. You put a roof on it. He built it for $800, and you just build a wood burning stove into it, so you can keep warm if the electricity goes out, or you get a good generator that's not going to turn off, so you make sure to keep warm. And you can plug in space heaters into it, little space heaters, and it's so small that's enough to heat the whole place. And as an emergency, you could have a wood burning stove built into it. That's the only complicated thing, because you just need a bed and shelter and a roof, and to keep it warm. And anyone can have a place to live for a few $1,000s. You could get a credit card or a loan, or just get a loan to buy an RV, a cheap RV for $1,400, and live in that, and buy your land for $1,000 something. Credit card, and you have a house, and the payment on the credit card, a few $1,000s payment, not a month. You don't want to spend that every month. You'd only spend like 100 something a month, or 200 something, and you'd have a house. You'd have a real house that you live in, or you pull a camper out on your land that you bought for $1,000, $1,200, $1,400, whatever it is, and you can spend more to get a nicer lot if you have the money, or you can just work, save up some money or do it on a credit card, and then you don't have to spend money on rent anymore. And you can just own it. It costs a few $1,000, and you have a place, you have a house that you own. And that you can use this for the electricity, or later you can get an electrician to pull a permit or something and hook up electricity. If you can pay him to do that, then you can have electricity in it. And later you could, if you had to, anyway, that's it.